Pangasinan. Yes, any more questions?
And
Yes,
kay
ma'am.
Mateo, di ba nag-i-invest ka na dati sa stock exchange ba
No,
before?
just insurance, ma'am. Sun Life Insurance. This is my first time to invest with asset management.
Okay. So you started also with the 5,000 or syempre more?
I do have a prosperity card, yes. And I did join, but I did, right? Technically, yeah, I did.
So that's in preparation for you and Sarah, no? Okay.
Lagi tayo na uuwi doon ah.
Money for life.
Money for Sarah.
Sarah's
Thank
life.
you.
Okay,
Okay,
now
next
follow-up
question.
question from Reggie Bonar.
Sa Smansana, paano kung na-dead na yung nag-invest? Paano? Hindi ko babalik. Makukuha.
Actually, if you get any of our insurance products, when the insured passes away, it passes on to the beneficiary. You know, if it's under a mutual fund investment naman, since it's not an insurance, it goes to the estate of the insured. So you know that's the regulations in the country right now.
Yan. Assured na po, meron tayong isang kliyente. Reggie Bonar later. Okay, next question.
Miss Mercy.
Miss Mercy.
Good afternoon po. Kay Mateo, 10 years ka na pala sa showbiz. Ano naging changes in 10 years bago pa dumating ang changes coming ni President Duterte?
Maraming changes here, ma'am. But I think the biggest change in my career just happened maybe 3 years ago, 4 years ago. That's when I said to myself, you know, Mateo, you need to start making decisions for yourself. You need to start choosing your projects more carefully, not just your projects, but your endorsements, the things you do in life. Because we're all not getting any younger, but we're all growing, we need to think about the future, kumbaga, diba? So everything, down to my projects, down to my endorsements, even to my sports, and any life decisions I make, I think about it twice, kumbaga.
Kung with sunlight ba, masasabi mo ba na always shiny ang love life na ni Sarah Geronimo?
Siyempre ma'am, walang 100% na love life, di ba? May mga up and down din. Just like you're investing your money, di ba? But in the end of the day, 100% masaya at approve tayo dyan. So, okay naman.
Sunny ba? Sunny daw. Sige, salamat ah.
Salamat na. Thank you.
Thank you, Tito Mers. Next, we have Bernie Franco from PEP.
Hi, sir.
To our executives, how much assurance can you give the possible clients that their money can be safe? Kasi while listening to you, no, naging interesado rin ako. Tapos you talked about baka biglang mawala. Parang, syempre to people like us, biglang it's alarming eh. So, how much an assurance can you give to people na it's safe to invest when it comes to prosperity card?
It depends on which product that you take, no? So, we have many products to choose from, and depende kung gaano ka kakabado. So, for example, if you're the type who is, you know, who gets nervous with the fluctuations of the stock market, we have products that are very conservative, like the money market fund, the bond fund, the government securities fund, which could of course, which you could be satisfied with. Like for example, the money market fund, it's really a very safe fund in the sense that it's very steady in terms of the return. But yun nga lang, sometimes it might be considered low. It's like between 1.5% to 2%. Whereas there are very aggressive funds, like for example our equity fund, which is invested in the stock market, which yun nga, the fluctuations can be very vast, na very wide. So what we do is that pagka hindi namin kayo hinahayaan. So before you make any investment, we go through a financial planning session with you. We examine your goals, look at your financial situation, what you can afford, what you can put away, what should be your emergency fund, so that we'll be with you as as you make your money grow. And of course, there are times when markets change, or when your circumstances change. Which is why now we have this initiative of the Money for Life, to make you realize that there's really different needs for every stage. So we go through that with you so that we can adapt your financial plan to your goals as as you go through life.
Siguro to add to what Rina has said, no, Sun Life has been in the Philippines more than 120 years, the asset management business for about 16, and our funds are being managed by professional fund managers. Siguro sa next press con natin, imbitahin natin yung CIO namin kasi pogi din yun. Kasing pogi ni Mateo, so that he can also discuss with you naman, investment options, etc. on a more in-depth level. But going back, no, we've been in the country for a very long time. Tulad ng sinabi ng presidente ng Sun Life Financial sa Pilipinas, si Riza Mantaring. We've been through 2 world wars, nakailang presidente na po kami, nandito pa rin po yung Sun Life. So it is the testament of a commitment to the country and to the Filipinos. At kaya po namin ginagawa itong mga programs na to, Money for Life at a Prosperity Card, so that we'll be able to help in nation building. Diba? Helping every Filipino start their journey towards financial freedom.
Alright.
Thank you. Kay Mateo, can you reveal how many financial plans na yung tawag you have with Sun Life? Kasi, if I'm not mistaken, the last year sinabi ni Piolo, he has 8. Can you reveal?
I only have one pa lang. I'm not like Piolo yet.
So one policy and then he's invested in
Yeah,
several
I
assets.
know.
Very in confidence, and yeah, you are not good, right?
Right.
We talk about growth here, and we've seen, ikaw, Mateo, we've seen how much you've grown not just as an actor, but also an athlete. How do you influence Sarah to grow as a person also? Kasi we see, currently we see how much how much growth that she achieved na eh. How do you influence each other?
It's funny because I was talking about this. We were in Japan. I was with Yen Constantino. We were in Japan over the weekend. She says, "Mate, how do you do this? How do you separate work from your real life?" Kumbaga, because she's married now, diba? I said, I think it's very, very important to have a life outside of the business, outside of work. So I have my sports, I have my family, I have my friends, and I have my other little businesses outside of show business. So I separate these things. I always try to tell my friends and Sarah also that it's very, very important to have a life outside of the business. It's nice to go to the beach sometimes, just out of the country sometimes. It's for yourself also. You need to have freedom in your soul, in your mind. You can't always be stuck with one thing, because I've realized through the years that this world is so big. There's so many things we can see. There's so many things we can do. And we shouldn't be stuck to do one thing only, and we shouldn't be stuck to only do this. There's so many things out there. So I always encourage them to do other things. Just go. You have a free spirit and just live life to the fullest. That makes sense. Yeah, makes sense.
Pag tinitingnan lang, what do you like to see her do next? I mean, she the pole dancing,
Not necessarily.
Culinary.
dance.
I thought
She's
it
been
was
doing it.
very Mateo.
Wag naman muna. But she's been doing a lot eh. She's been doing pole dancing, she's been culinary, and she's been doing a few things, many things. We climbed mountains, we're gonna climb more mountains. Literally and figuratively.
Hindi ka na kinakaya.
No, but I just encourage her to just open her life, to not just work, but to life, to enjoy her life. Because she's already 28 and she deserves it. I think all of us do. We have to enjoy life.
Thank you, Mateo.
Thank you, Papa.
Okay.